so much. Let's go ahead now, take it over to our commentators, Wavepunk and JamesBot.
Thanks, Golden Boy. I'm Wavepunk, joined here by the JamesBot, and we have some confident 2-0 picks coming out from the desk over there. But after what Neo just did, I don't think I can really write off any team that's made it this far in the bracket.
Yeah, especially because it is a best of 3. It really can go either way, and it's just who is having the better game, really. Just two games and you're in. So, and especially, I was talking with Leaf in the back, actually, and he was telling me about this squad with, I believe it's Pizzle, Time, and Emptiness.
I think so.
They have 5 people on the roster, but they compete a lot in VVV, so they are experienced in competition, and they also have the underdog factor, where you go out and nobody expects you to win, so you put your heart and soul in it, and you've got nothing to lose, right? Selfless is in a situation where people are expecting them to win, so it's a little bit more nerves, a little bit more pressure.
Absolutely.
We'll see if No Capes can come out and pull out the upset.
We'll see what they can do. They do have that factor of, you know, the VVV tournaments. They know how to grind through a bracket. That's what they're doing right now. We'll be getting into game number 1 with Team Selfless in the orange, Team No Capes in the blue. Who are we going to jump on board with first?
Everybody's favorite streamer from New York, A-Money, is who I'm going to keep my eye on early on. You heard Gibbs say that Sizz and Matt were the superstars of this team, and A-Money's going to need to step up. We'll see if he can.
There's a shot onto the backboard. There's a follow-up from Matt. He pops it back out. A-Money takes the shot. There you go. We wanted it, and he gave it to us.
Yes, indeed. A-Money getting that big win there actually set up this play. It put the No Capes team on a scramble, and the ball just pops out in front of the net for A-Money to just tap in. And a good start for Selfless, who is setting the tone early.
It looks like we have Time, Emptiness, and Dark Dempsey. Is that Pizzle? Dark Demise.
No, that is not. So it is.
That's not. He's not under an alias there. We have Dark Demise, not Pizzle, showing up for Team No Capes. But that is okay. We will see what they are able to do here right now. Team Selfless on the offense. There's a pop out from Time to Emptiness. See if he can put this one over the top of Sizz. Keeps it up into the corner. Going to try and create some offense, but Matt placed it just low enough. Put it underneath the player. Dark Demise popping it up to Emptiness. Sizz picking up ball control. Pushing it over the top of everyone. Trying to carry it towards that goal, but Time again running some interference. Some just kind of good midfield interference coming out from both teams. Matt sets this one up. Sizz sends it off the back wall. A-Money coming from the back. Not going to happen. Matt keeps the pressure up. It's just Sizz in the goal. Can he get there? There it goes. 2-0 in favor of Selfless.
The huge block from Matt just ends up falling in. You can see Emptiness went for the clear. Matt just shut it down, and the ball soars right in. You can see Sizz was threatening there, which might have messed up the defense, but just a huge block on defense leading to that goal.
Yeah, what would have been an easy clear was made so confusing by Sizz being there. Like, oh, what do we do with this guy, you know? 4 minutes left to go in this game. 2-0 in favor of Selfless. Emptiness is going to push this one into the corner up there with Dark Demise as well. They're going to have the first time. It's the first time the ball's even come close to that orange backboard. Now Time, last line of defense, needs to fall back and just create some interference, let his teammates rotate. Emptiness is now back in goal as Sizz keeps the pressure up from Selfless. He's going to try and get it past one. Can't get it past Emptiness. And Time coming up. Plays the mind game on Matt, and now he's going to dribble it over into the orange.
Yeah, heads up play by Time, and you said it, that mind game just threw him for a loop there, and now it's going to lead to an opportunity.
That was so close. That was such a good setup. I was really sad he didn't actually manage to dunk it away. Time playing strong here, showing what he needs, you know, showing why his team is this far up in the bracket. Dark Demise able to set that one up. It's at midfield. Can anyone get there? Emptiness sends it into the corner. They're going to try and create another offensive opportunity. He's going to pop that one out. Matt comes out of goal and gets a great touch, sending that one towards the goal. Dark Demise back on defense, able to clear it away.
Rough start here for No Capes, but they, as you saw there, they do have the skill to make this a challenge, and all 3 players for Selfless there. They're going to have to be careful as No Capes, it looks like they do have the ability to start chipping away at this lead.
Time going to try and set this one up. Sizz gets the angle on it and sets it up in front of the goal. Matt couldn't put it underneath the crossbar, and A-Money whiffs. That leaves the ball back in orange territory. Emptiness trying to set it up for his teammates. No one really back in goal yet. Sizz, though, manages to maintain ball control and keep that one away from the goal. Right here at halftime, we're seeing Selfless still up 2-0, and they're maintaining most of the ball control. Really got a lock on this game right now.
Yeah, that was a scary situation. That ball rolled out right in front of the net. Could have been a goal, but Selfless staying alive, keeping this clean sheet so far with just over half the game gone.
Sizz getting that over one. A-Money going to put it into the corner. Emptiness bounces it out and around. Now Time able to push it back into Selfless territory. Matt gets it underneath Time. Here comes Emptiness from the back. Going to try and set this one up. It's going to touch the backboard. It's going to cross. Is anyone there? No, just Sizz all by his lonesome being able to get that one out. That was scary. Dark Demise coming up from the backfield. Puts it off the backboard again. This defense, this presence right in front of the goal from Selfless has been so strong this whole game. There's been a lot of scary moments, but they have been right in the right place every time. 1:48 left to go, and they still are up by 2.
Selfless keeping it together so far. They have been the better team. They've had a few defensive lapses where the ball has rolled right across net,
sure,
but no Capes not taking advantage of it. So Selfless,
they've been far back every time. 1:30 on the clock. Dark Demise trying to dribble this out, create some sort of pressure, some sort of semblance of offense. They've been able to get the ball in the right position, but just not able to get the shots on net that they needed. A-Money gets it around Dark Demise. Now Time with ball control. We'll try and pick this one up. Matt keeps the pressure on, sets it onto the backboard. A-Money feels side flip, is going to go in the wrong direction. This ball is going to move around and just kind of in between each blue corner. That ball is going towards the net. Can Time get there? A-Money's going to beat him to it. Here comes Dark Demise going towards the net. A-Money clearing it out and away. They've had the shots on goal. They've just every time someone from Selfless has been there, or there just hasn't been enough speed. A-Money going to set that one up. Final minute of gameplay and no Capes. They really need to turn it on right now.
Yeah, if they don't get a goal here in a sec, it's going to be it for them. This game one going in favor of Selfless so far. A-Money just threading it past the defense.
So close. That ball sitting right in front of the box there. Sizz keeps it there. A-Money going to back pass to Matt, who comes out of goal. It's going to get interfered by Emptiness, so it's going to cross right in front. Time had an opportunity to shot there. It's going to go wide. Final 30 seconds. They need to score now, or this game is going to be going in favor of Selfless. Dark Demise gets that one on a backflip from A-Money. Now Sizz at the back. Oh, he's going to whiff on that one, but it goes high. Dark Demise couldn't get the shot onto net. Final 17 seconds. A-Money carrying it over the top. There's Time popping it out to midfield. Emptiness gets it to the center. Can anyone get there? Not in time. A-Money keeps it in the corner. We'll see what happens as this clock winds down, but I'm pretty sure game one is going to go in favor of Selfless.
Yeah, you see it as soon as this ball hits the ground. You see no seconds left on the clock. As soon as it hits, it is over. But Selfless, they were just the better team. They put yes, you see it here, the shot differential, 8-1. And no Capes just struggling. They had opportunities. Selfless defense, it was not incredibly impressive. There were many opportunities, many slow rollers, but it just feels like no Capes. Instead of throwing it all out there on the court, you know, playing with fearlessly, they are playing with a little bit of hesitation. The rotation's not coming in, because normally if you had the players rotating correctly, those balls rolling so slowly in front of the net would just get punched in.
Right, yeah, and they're playing very far back, kind of like a wider rotation or something like that. They're only getting 2 shots on net, not what you want to have happen there. You really want to be able to, you know, create the offense. They got up and into Selfless's half plenty of times, but just were not able to create any sort of pressure on the net itself. And that really got punished here by Selfless.
Yep, and now just one game away. Selfless, they got in by a hair in the last qualifier, and they are doing that yet again. A-Money, Sizz, Matt, they like making us wait. They like making us sit at the edge of our seat. And now, if they can get this game, they will punch their ticket yet again into the group stage. So A-Money, Matt, and Sizz, a lot riding on this one. No Capes. If they hope to bring it back, have to win now. This is the game. Their back is to the wall. They need to perform.
I like Team Selfless's way of putting their name into their tags. This have team greater than myself, you know? It's kind of a cool way to talk about Selfless. Good team mentality, and it's really paying off for them right now. Here, game number 2, Selfless leads by 1. The winner here, if they can win this game, they will qualify for the RLCS group stages in the second qualifier. Sizz sending that target on to net. Time able to put it out to the corner. Dark Demise picking this one up, but Matt takes it from him and puts it in right there.
You've got to feel for Dark Demise. He has a very bad touch. Time put this down to the corner. That was a good hit. That hit right there by Dark Demise was a very difficult, very poor hit there that put his team in a difficult position. And you saw the goal coming as a result of that poor touch.
It only took them 23 seconds to score here. Selfless striking early. Just try to try to keep their goal clean, maybe put on a couple more goals, and just move on to the group stages. At this point, it's not that difficult for them. We'll see if No Capes can make it hard on them. There's some nice pressure from Demise. Sizz gets up and into this one and puts it over into the corner. Emptiness is coming up to try and create some pressure, but whiffs on that one, and now No Capes rotating back onto defense. Demise is in an awkward position, puts it into the corner, gives time to set up in goal. He gives time. Time doesn't need any time, he is time.
It really does, though, become difficult mentally when you just cannot get a goal.
For sure.
Selfless shut out No Capes in that past game and still 0 goals. So it just starts wearing on you where you feel like there's no possibility. You see how slow they were to the ball.
There's the best possibility they've had yet. Emptiness sets that one up, but no one could get there. They couldn't get there in time, and Matt clears it away.
Yet, time and time again, No Capes has not been getting to the ball quick enough. They just have not been committing to the rotations. They're playing afraid, and they need to just shake off the nerves and start attacking the ball, trying to get to it first.
I need you to bear with me on this pun, but for No Capes' favor, time is on their side right now.
Literally.
They have time to come back into this game. That ball's in right in front of the net. Time goes for the Spider-Man clear. Dark Demise able to pick this one up, transition to offense, but great presence from Matt, clears it into the corner, blows the offensive rotation. Now Demise, they need to readjust here as Emptiness comes up from the backfield, trying to create some pressure, goes to Bully, A-Money in goal, but no one there for the follow-up, so the Bully doesn't even matter. A-Money able to pass this one up to Sizz. Sizz takes a shot, good interference from Dark Demise. They're able to clear it out, but it's lofted back in front of the goal. Where's Matt? Oh, he's not gonna come up for that one, but my goodness, some good, strong defensive stand and a really good offensive play from Selfless.
That was scary. That rebound on the save, still very dangerous, and you can see No Capes is still struggling to keep this assault at bay.
Dark Demise ran out of boost and just tumbles out of the air down into the midfield. A-Money picks this one up, puts it into the corner. Another A-Money to Sizz pass. They have been playing so well in the past minute here. A-Money takes the boost and rotates back onto defense. They get it past Matt. That ball's lofted. Can Sizz get there? No! Finally, No Capes just gets on the board.
No Capes just executes this. Dark Demise off the wall to himself. You see a little bit out of position. That demo didn't really matter. There was no hope for him to get back. And then player went for the boost in the corner instead of covering net. And that long ranger is going to tie it up. We are exactly halfway through the game. So,
Emptiness takes a shot. Sizz gets the block. Holy cow. That was such a good shot. And what a great save by Sizz, keeping the game even.
Yeah, you could see No Capes starting to come alive in the final seconds. They know their back is against the wall. If they lose this game, it's over for them. And Selfless will make it into the group. And another win here. No Capes is coming alive.
They're starting to make the shots, and they're really forcing Selfless to be strong in goal. So far, it's held up, but you got to wonder how long they can hold on to it. Time able to put that one over the top of his crossbar. Sizz keeping the pressure up. Matt going to try and create some more offense. It's lofted again. Here comes A-Money for the shot. Oh, my goodness, what a save. The defense has been so amazing. There's another shot. Oh, and Matt puts it in. There goes the lead in favor of Selfless.
Matt making a name for himself. The defense from No Capes, admirable, but look at that. He jumps from the corner. Air rolls his car to just nudge that one in. Everybody loves the breakout because of how great it looks in the air when you're aerialing using that air roll. Matt using it to perfect effect there. And now a 1-goal lead, and No Capes struggling to make any offense happen.
Yeah, that was a very just commanding offensive pressure from Selfless. They're starting to do it again. A-Money pops it out to the mid. Can anyone be there? Sizz was very far up, and he's not going to be able to get that pass. Now Time going to just wait this one out, gain ball control. Matt comes out from goal and pushes it into the corner. Dark Demise going to get the the counter play there. Reciprocate, try to get there. Matt Sizz going up, trying to get the block. Not going to happen. 1:15 left to go. No Capes needs one more. There's a pop out by Dark Demise. Time to take the shot, but it wasn't fast enough to go into the goal.
Oh no, and a missed hit there. That could have been bad had A-Money played that a little bit slower off the backboard. But Selfless looking to be the better squad here still with just under a minute left to go.
I'm going to try and see if they can just tie it up. All No Capes needs right now is an equalizer. And that will give them some motivation to continue on. Maybe force a game 3 here. The shot's going to go wide. Emptiness rides it up onto the wall and tries to transition. Puts it onto the wall again. Great carry there by Emptiness, but Matt and A-Money were waiting for him on the other side. Able to push this one out. No one in goal. Matt's able to put it away. What a roll that was.
Matt, yet again, coming up huge for Selfless. He wins that 50-50 there and just launches off the corner. You saw that No Capes was not expecting it. Matt was in a perfect position to pounce. And now 2 goals separating these teams. No Capes has only scored 1 goal so far in both of these games. So right now, Selfless positioned to get into the group stage. If they win, they are in.
You got to feel for them when you know you're down and it's close, and then they just keep on increasing the lead. Sets that one up. Here comes A-Money to try and finish it off. Sends it towards the goal. Time's able to be there. Great presence of mind from Time. Putting it in the corner. 15 seconds left. They need 2. They need to dribble this down right now. Emptiness is driving way too slow if he wants to score. This is not going to happen if they can't even get this out of their own half. Final countdown. They need 2. They need a tear away. Just amazing, just blazer beam of a shot. At this point, it's just not happening, though. That ball's still on the ground. Final second.
Yes.
Well done by No Capes, but Selfless.
Almost the last second.
Selfless is going to take this one right now.
Oh, Selfless. They do it yet again. Look at the amount of shots.
Holy cow.
14 shots on the half of Selfless. These guys do it yet again. They are in the group stage. We saw them get into the group stage in the first qualifier, and they do it yet again, coming through the losers bracket. A-Money, Matt says now they get a second chance at groups, trying to fight eventually to get to the international final, but really cool, calm, collected play, and they get in, it seemed, with relative ease.
Yep, well done by Selfless qualifying again, and props to No Capes for making it this far out of 6,000 teams, able to make it down to this final few rounds, able to have a shot at qualifying. This is what the RLCS is all about, like we've been saying. We'll be passing this back over to Golden Boy and the guys at the desk. Guys, break it down for us. What happened in that game?
Thank you guys so much. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, rip off your sleeves in honor of Selfless Gaming. Congratulations to them. But you know what, though? I mean, we talk about A-Money, and yes, he had a great goal at the start of the series to really set the tone. But, I mean, let's not kid ourselves here. The superstar, the MVP. I mean, I want this man's shirt. I want to wear his clothing. Okay, that sounded weird, but I'll take it. Matt, this dude's a savage, man. He's incredible.
Like, he showed up well during group stage last time, but he just keeps getting better and better. These shots he's hitting are absolutely insane.
He was 4 of the 5 goals that they scored.
He's their offense.
He was almost, that's like, and it's 4 out of the 5 goals scored were all Matt. And they weren't just like open nets. I mean, there was like one he got a pinch that kind of creamed around. It wasn't much, but like that insane shot. He really came out, and you could tell. We kind of talked about it a little bit. The quality of some of the touches coming out of Selfless were just a little more top-notch over No Capes. Yeah. Some of No Capes touches just really weren't. They were sometimes just touches for the sake of touches because they didn't have the ability to put it where they wanted, and it showed. Selfless had most of the control. They really didn't struggle much. The only times most goals went in were because they actually made a mistake, not because they were beat out by No Capes in a play.
Yeah, there was a couple times where they just got. Where they didn't rotate and they had no one in net, and No Capes put it in a few times here or there, but like game 1, they controlled that game beautifully. Like it was only 2-0, but they were never threatened at all.
Yeah, that's right. What a performance there out of Selfless. Speaking of performance, let's go into the Mobile One high performance replay and see what we had from Selfless, because we started things off with a great goal from A-Money. He swooped right in, right 5 seconds into the game, not even waiting for it, not a care in the world, and saw the open goal and went for it, which is something that you guys talked about before, you and Lawler. When you see that opportunity, you charge for it, and that was basically an open book. He read it wonderfully. But then Matt was just on fire. This guy he could do no wrong here, Gibbs.
He couldn't, but like A-Money was setting him up. Like this play, what an angle from Matt. He had to come back to the ball, time it perfectly with the back of his car to throw it back in the net.
You can't not make a grunt when you see this shot. You have to just make some kind of noise. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Just it was gross. That was such a gross shot.
And this is the other goal you're talking about with the pinch, and then it's a free net. But that's just because they were applying pressure. Matt and A-Money were both applying a lot of pressure, so No Capes couldn't get anything going. Sizz didn't have to do a lot of work back there, like on defense, because there was not a lot of shots coming in. One thing I'm worried about with Selfless going forward is they had 23 shots or 24 shots, only 5 goals. They need to get these shots a little bit more accurate, or set them up to be in a better spot. Because again, they didn't score a lot. They scored 2 and then they scored 3. That's not going to win a ton of games going forward against these better teams.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, just because you have a shot doesn't mean you have to take it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good though. Like when you take a shot, you're forcing a goalie to make a move. Especially if he's not oriented to get a hard clear off of it. You're just using it to move a goalie, put the pressure on, and make them scared. Like oh, they just took another shot. You take 2, 3, 4, 5 shots in succession. One's eventually probably going to go in if they're not good enough at rotating. So it really depends. It's situational, but you bring up a good point. I think they need to be. either make better placements or turn their opportunities into plays as opposed to just taking a shot.
My question for you guys is, you had mentioned you wanted to see A-Money play more aggressive with Matt. Did you feel like we saw that from this game? Because while Matt was getting a lot of the goals, he was definitely the one, just check, just so many goals. Still, A-Money set him up quite a few times, and Sizz did his job, right? Sizz didn't really stand out, but that's okay, right? Because he was playing the backfield, and when you really think about it, if he's not standing out, that means that A-Money and Matt were actually doing their jobs and keeping the pressure on their opponents. So you felt like that synergy was there for those two guys?
Oh, yeah, like that last goal by Matt with the awesome redirect was set up because of A-Money's shot that was so good that they had to make, No Capes made a great save on, but they couldn't get it out, and that led to a juicy rebound for Matt to take. But A-Money was doing a great job of being like a nuisance, just in that front field, like taking their boost and just like getting those small touches where like he needed to, so No Capes couldn't get those quality clears. Even
that first goal that A-Money made, we couldn't see the replay, but that was actually like a barrage of kickoff goal shots. Like right after kickoff, I think A-Money was the third or fourth shot to happen in that play, and he had good awareness. He noticed like my team's not going to get here. Like he probably in almost any other situation should have been rotating back. That was not a time he should have been going for net, but he saw it. He knew that he had the opportunity. He knew no one was going to get there on defense, and that none of his teammates could get there in time. And that's what A-Money excels at. He like you said, he's a nuisance. He's there when no one else can be, and he's there to just kind of like contest the ball when you're not ready for it.
Yeah, it was incredible. And of course, congratulations to Selfless. They join iBuyPower Cosmic, Kings of Urban, Exodus, as well as Mocket NA, Lucky Bounce, and I keep forgetting him, but I'm not going to forget him this time, Genesis. So we have one more spot remaining in this competition, one more spot for the group stages. Who will it be? Will it be the squad that was there in qualifier number 1, group stage 1, retrospect, or will it be the up-and-coming, shocking the world squad known as Neo? Is it going to be the red pill or the blue pill? Went for it. You guys said don't do it, but I went for it. I feel so good about that. We're going to find out who comes out on top and who will get that final spot after this.